school friends. So I didn't feel like I should videotape them. So we just took some photos. They've continued on back to the cafe that I was just walking in to. And I've continued to Cabarita Ferry. So beautiful in here. So this is Cabarita Park. And if you just literally catch my last live, I nearly got wet from the wash from the ferry. You see it coming. It's actually, when it comes through, it'll start bringing up the wash. Oh, did you see that? That is cool. Such a beautiful day. It looks fake, like that. I've just added a little sun in there. You know how people add suns into pictures? Now you watch this wake come through now. It's pretty flat. Now watch. Coming. So those waves are going to come into here. It's coming. Just watch. Or maybe not. Just watch this. See, it's coming through here now. What's going to happen here? Shh. It's going to come. It's coming. Ready? Oh, it's only little, this one. Why I wanted to show you that was because my previous live, I was like saying, oh, I'm just going to feel the water. It looks like it's cold. And I said, oh, no. I'll end up getting my feet wet. And I'm on a plane this afternoon back to Brisbane where I live. And I didn't want to get my feet wet. And then literally 2 seconds later, I'm running back because a literal wave came from a wake from a boat. So guys, we're just walking down in Cabarita Park. That's the Cabarita Ferry. So the ferry that goes from Circular Quay over that way to Parramatta comes through here. It's a nice way to go to work if you go to work that in the city. But we're walking through to Breakfast Point. I'll show you Breakfast Point. It's very beautiful. It's a gorgeous winter day. We're in Sydney, guys, if you're new to this. I'll show you. Here we go. So we're at Cabarita. And we just walked through here on my last live. And now we're walking through Breakfast Point over that way. Joseph? Hi, Joseph. How you going? Hi. Dolka Rees? How beautiful is this? Some firefighters.
Always very diligent with checking this food.
So it's a lovely park. That's Cabarita Park. Morning. So guys, I'm Dora. I'm from Brisbane. I'm Australian. We are in Sydney this morning on a Monday morning. We're having a long weekend down in Sydney. My sister had a milestone's birthday yesterday, so a party. So this morning I'm just going for a walk. She lives just a bit up here in Breakfast Point, but we're just going to go for a walk down through Breakfast Point, and I thought I'd take you for a walk with me. It's a beautiful tree. That'd be a gum tree. How picturesque does that look? Just that picture there. Looks so pretty. Sometimes you've just got to stop the view you're looking at. She can get I don't know what kind of gum it is. Is it called a ghost gum, Greg? Do you know much about gum trees? This is another one. I love that. Is it called a spotted gum? I don't know. Maybe it's not. This one's not exactly a spotted gum, but it just looks like it's spotted. Up in Queensland, we have a lot of spotted gums. I think that this is like a silver gum or something. Not completely sure. Greg, any idea? There's some nice natives in through here. You've got the mangroves, which are great for our environment. That'd be a bottle brush. It's just not flowering. Obviously, they're not going to flower till probably spring. We've got some grevilleas. Sometimes you walk through here and it just smells like honey. But obviously, we're in winter now, so not a lot is flowering. But yeah, there's lots of different colour grevilleas through here. Got a little bit of bottle brush. We have the famous ibis. Walk, walk. So we're walking into Breakfast Point here. Yeah, Banksias are beautiful, aren't they? I love Banksias too. Let's see if this one smells. Probably too wet. No, I can't smell anything. Mind you, I've got a bit of a flu, so I probably can't smell much. Oh, here we go. Greg, here you go. Some Banksias for you. Though I do understand there's like so many types of Banksias. But that's a beautiful one. Yes, good old bin chickens. I feel sorry for bin chickens. Us humans have created a monster with them. G'day, Paul. How you going? Welcome to sunny Sydney today, hey? We're in Breakfast Point. So I think you already know, you saw me on Friday doing all my millions of lives. So I've only done 2 lives this morning. We just walked through Cabarita Park and we're walking into Breakfast Point here. It's very beautiful here. Okay, so Paul, you're saying it's a ghost gum? Okay. Yeah, I'm at the Brecky Creek. Actually, you could think this was the Brecky Creek, actually. Yeah. I'd love to go to the Brecky Creek Hotel and have a cheeky old steak and a beer. Paul, have you ever had a steak at the Breakfast Creek Hotel in Brisbane? Very, very nice. So Breakfast Point in Sydney, next to Cabarita, is a relatively new suburb. A lot of people don't even know where Breakfast Point is, because you'll see in a second it's quite newish buildings, though it's probably about 15 years old now, at least 15, 20 maybe even. But some people, when you say, oh yeah, where are you? I'm at Breakfast Point, they're like, where's that? So lots of apartment living. And up here is it's a bit muddy, yuck. Ugh. Up there, golf. Let's get out of here. Eek. So Greg, you're in Perth. Okay, cool. So random, because I've got Greg on here that knows a bit about gums, and obviously Paul, you know a bit about gums. It's a bit of random. My dad, my late father, wrote the first dictionary of botanical names for Australian plants in Australia. So I sell that book. I mean, it's not my livelihood. Obviously, I just do it to help my father's name continue. But yeah, he wrote the first of its kind. Now people just look up, botanical names of plants on the internet, but like 30, 40 years before the internet kind of thing. And the book has gone through many processes. But my sister down in Sydney, she does the retail sales from Facebook, and I do the wholesale just for fun, obviously. We don't make any much money out of it, but if you're interested in a book about native plants on Australia, and my dad was a really good artist, and yeah, so basically it's a resource book. It's for more people that know a bit about botanical names of plants and wanting to know, the difference between all the different species. So hit me up for that if you're interested in that. Love Brecky Creek Hotel. Yes, many steaks there. And I'm sure you had many beers there too, Paul. But so beautiful here today. It's so gorgeous. You're originally from New Zealand. Okay. And how did you end up in Perth, Greg? I'm always interested in how people end up places. So Paul, that is on the chat, he's in Phillip Island in Victoria. I'm from Redcliffe in Brisbane, southeast Queensland. Just to guess, Paul, that you had a few cheeky beers with your steak. It's one of the worst vegan restaurants in town, isn't it? The Brecky Creek. Look how manicured the gardens are. Like, you can only imagine like what you pay, your maintenance fees for these kind of gardens. They're very, very nicely manicured. Have a look, Greg. It's called The Dictionary of Botanical Names by Don Perrin. That was my dada. And yeah, so it has had many forms. It used to be kind of like a foolscap page back in the day that my dad used to actually get printed himself and then put a nice cover on it. So all the pictures in the book are drawn by my father. And the latest edition that has been out for like the last 7 years has colour pictures in it. So just before my father died, he had been planning to get it reprinted and get it, more professionally made. So it's got a colour cover. So we've got to print it like we're still self-printed. We're self-printing it, but it's better put together now. We don't actually put the books together ourselves. We pay the binder company at the printing shop to do that for us, so it's more in book form. So we have the book in like a lot of botanical gardens, like obviously the one in Canberra. It's in Canberra. Yeah, Dandenong. No. Oh God, lots of them. I sell them to a lot of the bookshops at the visitor centres at the parks and stuff like from Cairns down to God knows. I think in Perth we have it at the Wildflower Society. Bit of a sad story, but my mum didn't want me to join a gang, my family, so I went and sent... Oh, really? But isn't that nice that your mum did that? Like, I mean, obviously, stereotyping, obviously, but you're kind of backing that up. There are a lot of... when you're younger in certain places, there's not a lot of opportunity. So, your mum tried to, help you with a better life. So she sent you over to Perth. So do you have family over in Perth? Did she send you to live with like an uncle or a distant cousin or something like that? Look down here. There would have been oysters back in the day. Yum. Paul, I know you like oysters. So do I. Oh, look, there's a swimming pool there. It's a hibiscus tree. Swimming pool. How beautiful are these gardens though, really, look. These are nice, hey? Only a couple of $1 million for these guys, hey? Probably a little bit more than a couple of million, I'd say. Oh, it's a bit squishy down here. Geez, Greg. Well, I'm really glad that things worked out for you. Yeah. Well, here we go, Greg. Here's another Banksia for you. I wish I knew the names. I just don't have the brain width for all the names. I know there's so many different Banksias. I went to Canberra a couple of years, 2 years ago, something like that, and I've got a cousin that lives there, and I went to the National Botanical Gardens there, and Grevillea, and I was blown away by how many different Banksia types there were. Ah, you build canopies for four-wheel drives. That's cool. And I'm guessing in Perth, there's a lot of demand for that because a lot of people like four-wheel driving up north and south, and yeah, wow. Well, congratulations, mate. I mean, look, we're not all born with silver spoons, and some of us obviously have had harder lives than others. Definitely sounds like, Greg, you've had a hard life, being sent to Australia by yourself and then being homeless and then just trying to have to figure it out yourself. So congratulations. I mean, that makes it more, well, you've got to be proud of yourself that you did it yourself. You're self-made. A lot of people aren't self-made. That is a different kind of Banksia. That is beautiful. Anyone know what Banksia that is? That is gorgeous. Paul, Greg, do you know what that is? I have no idea, but that is beautiful. Up where I live quite close to the Glasshouse Mountains, so we have a lot of candle Banksias. Oh, look at this one. It's like a really pink looking, I know it's not, I would say it was a Banksia, but a bottle brush, but it's a different kind of bottle brush. I can't remember the name. As I said, I'm clueless with names. You're lucky if I know my name half the day. But that is so beautiful. My sister runs a Facebook page that we started called the Dictionary of Botanical Names on Facebook. And a lot of people send in pictures to get identified, and that's not what we do, obviously, especially not me, because I don't know the names of hardly any of them. But my sister is actually pretty up with it. She's got a lot of knowledge from my father. I didn't. So let's go through down here. Please do not sit on the structures. Obviously they're starting to deteriorate. No fishing. Love walking in different locations. It's just totally a vibe. Don't know how far we can walk through here. I can't remember. Oh yeah, we can go all the way around. Cool. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning boat ride for someone? So see over here, there's actually a ferry that goes through here. I'm trying to remember his name. Putley or something like that. We'll probably walk over there. But it's a free ferry and it's a car ferry too. And it saves a whole, to go across that without that, you've got to go all the way through. Sydney's got so many rivers, and that goes right up to Parramatta up there. And there's no bridge here. So there's a ferry that goes across. And you can walk across it. You can walk on it too. It's pretty cool. I'm sure it's called Putley. Good morning. Actually, mate, do you happen to know, is that called the ferry there, Putley?
Yeah, the punt they call it.
Oh, punt, that's it, yeah. It's a bit muddy. I should carry my dad's book around. I do have copies in my car, but yeah, you're probably right. I probably should carry a copy with me when I'm kind of walking around and hiking, because it is a bit of a conversation point, even though I'm openly, I don't know hardly anything about native plants, but I probably know a little bit more than the average Joe. But it sounds like you and Paul and Greg, you know a lot more than me. You're better than the average Joe, okay? This is probably one of my favourites. I love the pink and the yellow. Guys, do you know the name of this one? I'm sure if you told me, I would never forget. I never remember it anyway. My sister's told me because I love it. It's so pretty. I tried to grow this in my front yard and I killed it. Very, very pretty. Orange one. So they've got lots of nice natives along here. How cool is that? That was better than walking up there, eh? Honestly, Paul, the weather is really, really nice. I actually think it's actually probably nicer than Brisbane. I was talking to my partner and he said that it's been pretty cold back home. And it looks like it's actually been it's warmer here at the moment. Oh, look at all the glass. Glass. I think they're glass, aren't they? Yeah. There's something in the ground that they obviously like. Hey guys. So you can see it's like very apartment living at the back here. Also got to have a bit of dosh to live here, I believe. It's not exactly a cheap location. That's cold, Paul, and that's through the sun. Like, that's through the day. Is it sunny outside? I gotta say, Paul, I gotta say, you couldn't pay me to live in Victoria. I am a sun baby and hate the cold. I mean, I don't hate the cold, I just dislike it. I just couldn't live in it. At the moment, we're doing our roof, and today the roofers are at home at our house, putting on a bloody roof, and I tell you, that's why I got a flu, because it's been frightfully cold at night time, but through the day it's lovely. God, I sound like a spoiled brat. There are homeless people, you know. Oh wow, look at this. This person's got a nice little backyard. They've got a little, I won't go up there, but they've got a nice little statue there. It's kind of nice design, that kind of, what do you call it, the archway there? Like an observatory kind of sunroom down the bottom there. Looks nice. Sunny and windy, hey Paul? Oh, I can only imagine the wind in Victoria right now. Yuck. So I haven't seen the punt go over. It's really cool. Depending on my time, if I get over there, it'd be cool, I might take you over with me. I mean, it is 10:30. What is it? Shit, it's 12. Oh, I probably should go. I'm probably going to say goodbye, guys, because it is 12. It's 12:30. Shit, and I need to catch up with my sister. I've left her to have some kind of walk time with her school friend from primary school that came to the party yesterday. So my sister turned 60, so a lot of people came to her party, and she stayed at the local pub here, and then she came over for breakfast. So I kind of gave them a bit of a wide berth, because I thought, well, you know, we can catch up anytime. But her and her friend haven't seen each other for a while, so I thought I'd leave them. But considering I have to be on a plane and board by 4:30, I need to probably turn this live off and get on with my day. So guys, thanks for jumping on. Nice to meet you, Greg. Catch you, Paul. What does Greg say here? I used to live in somewhere in Victoria. I worked at a place called The Creek for a year. Okay, cool. All right, well, Greg, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, you're welcome to. And Greg, if you'd like to subscribe to Paul D Australia, that is his handle. So I'll leave it on for a couple of seconds so you guys can, if you want to screenshot it or follow each other or whatever you want to do. But otherwise, catches.